Welcome to Millennial Moodboard. I'm Valerie Tosi.
I'm Jasmine Ellis.
I'm Pallavi Gunalan.
Are you sure?
No way. I'm already crying before the beginning of the episode.
There was you guys missed a lot of pre-recording, or actually it was recording.
A lot of
but
pre-racist banter.
Oh my God. Pre-racist?
I'm sorry. I just thought it was a
We're
prayer
being
cloth.
silly. We're teasing each other.
All right. It's so nice to have our beloved Jasmine Ellis back.
Yay.
I missed you guys. I really did.
I know, we missed you too.
We did miss you too. How was your trip?
It was cool. You know, I did a couple weeks in the Alaskan cruise.
That's so
great.
crazy.
I know. That's wild that's like how I earn income right now. But I do like it. I genuinely love performing every night. And it's nice to, it just gets kind of lonely because you're on other people's vacation.
Yeah.
You know? So you're like by yourself.
You're like,
Yeah.
so what are we doing tonight, extra family?
I know. It also feels like that when you go on the road in general, where you have to, like, especially if you stay with friends, where they're like, let's do this, let's do that. And it's like, no, you don't understand. I'm not on vacation. I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like during the day you still have to work, and then at night you have to go do your shows.
Yeah, and then that was after 2 weeks of that. Then I went back to my parents' house, but I had some shows in Dallas, so it was like, you know, that like work style thing, and it's just weird. Like I really realized, like, oh, I don't live here anymore. Like I always culturally I feel like a Texan, but I'm like, oh, I guess it's not home anymore. You know,
It's weird when that shift happens.
The
Yeah.
accent always pops out of you though when we talk about Texas.
what did I just say? Did I?
Well, no, because when Val was saying she's going to Texas, you're like, oh, where?
Oh,
Oh, where? Oh, pray tell where?
No, I used my accent very strongly yesterday when I was very angry with someone because it's like my way of disarming the crazy shit I'm about to say to you. So this guy was like blocking my driveway, and then I was like, I was honking, and he comes out and he starts trying to guide me as though he's directing traffic, and I'm like, you're blocking the driveway, and I was like, excuse me, baby, is this your car? Is this your car right here?
Bless your heart.
Is there any way you could just move it for me? I think that'd be better for everybody involved. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just a scooch. Just a scooch.
And that was the way of being, but literally when the window was up, I was like, I'll fucking kill you.
Oh my God.
I start swearing in Thummel because I like learned how to be angry in my mother tongue.
Ooh, teach me some Thummel. Did I
No,
say it crazy?
no, we couldn't even say her middle name, Jasmine. We tried.
Wait, say it again.
Kavita. Okay, I'm kidding. Kavita.
You know, Chiquita, like
I
the
just wanted
banana.
to say it blackly just now. Kavita.
It is fun when you say it blackly.
Kavita.
Oh my God.
My girl.
Okay, so since we haven't seen each other in a little bit, did anybody have any screaming millennial moments this week?
Okay, this isn't like a full millennial moment, but because of the Scholastic Book Fair, I've been like all up in my book club chat. It's not like a book club, but like we all talk about books all the time. And I went to the library in Atwater, the Atwater branch, and I got my library card, and it was like the limited edition Centennial.
Oh, I saw your post. It's so cute.
And then there was like a free rack of like young adult novels, and I did steal like half of them because they were like, take them, and I'm like, okay. And I like came in with bags.
You saw the words young adult and you felt like it was relevant to you. I love that for you. You mean this bad boy?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I feel left out. I have a library card, but if I go, do you think they'll give me this one?
If you go fast.
If I say I'm like, I lost
That
it.
was the last one at the Atwater, the one that I got.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I go to the Fairfax one and no one reads on that side of town, so it's fine.
Nobody reads in Fairfax.
I need to go back to this young adult comment. It's because I was born 2 hours before him.
That's true. As the marginally youngest person on this podcast.
She's like, I'm the youngest adult.
Rude. I
Val's
started
given up.
I truly. It's not me. It's my my organs and my skin that have given up.
You know you look freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Stop it.
You do.
Stop it.
Hey, you're one of the good ones.
See, now that's nice because I can't say that.
Because I'm not. I'm one of the worst ones. I make everybody's day worse.
Oh my God. My millennial moment was that I started going back through John Mayer's discography from the beginning. And
His
it was
discography is a wonderland.
It's well, it's funny because like the first album, the Room for Squares album, everyone knows like inside and out. And there were so many, I didn't realize how many more albums he had past, because we knew Gravity, we knew Continuum, and there's like more, there's like 4 or 5 more.
I'm gonna be honest. I only know his hits and that Dave Chappelle sketch he was in.
Hilarious.
And I probably know that more than his hits.
Well, you know, he was like traveling with, he was like part of Grateful Dead or whatever for a bit too.
Oh,
He used to say the craziest shit in interviews, and like no one ever really checked him out. I don't know why. One day I was in a doctor's office and I had a copy of GQ, and they had interviewed him, and I remember reading this forwards and backwards. And he said the wildest thing. He goes, I have a a United Colors of Benton Heart and a David Duchovny dick. Or Duke Duchovny. Who's the guy?
David Duchovny.
David Duchovny, as in like the KKK?
No. David Duchovny
Is
is
an
Mulder
actor.
from X-Files.
Okay, what's the name of the one who's in the
David
Klan?
Duke.
David Duke dick is what he said. Sorry.
Are you sure? Because
Yes,
David
what the
Duchovny's
fuck?
known for having a big dick because he's in
No, because
Californication.
what he was saying is he was talking about how he'd never been with anyone who wasn't white. And he's like, it's not that I don't like them, I just haven't had the chance. But
So
that's
his
how
dick was a grand dragon.
He was saying his dick was a grand dragon of the KKK.
That is- okay, that is
I
a-
was like 16 when
that
I
is-
read that. Kyle goes, what the
Kyle's
fuck?
never spoken on this podcast. He just went, what the fuck?
We talked about his wet slit for like an hour once, and he was
was fine.
silent.
He was happy with them.
I think he was.
liked
I think
it.
we call that fuming.
Yeah. Wait, but that's a quirked up white boy who got way too much
I gotta
flexibility.
find- it just whenever I think about him, I think about that interview, and then he called Kerry Washington white girl crazy, and it was just like such a weird
God.
article.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
wait! I
Find
just
it.
saw like a reel of Kirstie Alley from Cheers, right?
Mhm.
She
R.I.P.
talked about it was like when her parents had died and they had died in a car accident going to a Halloween party, and her dad was dressed as a KKK member and her mom was dressed as a little black girl. And she used this in the interview with like Barbara Walters as like, aren't my parents funny? And that's how they carried on through us, of their sense of humor. And I'm like, what?
That is.
If I'm wrong, we should take this off. But like, I swear I remember this. Unless it was like, you know how we play these games of what's the word? Like telephone, you know?
Yeah.
But I swear I remember reading this.
All right.
It's so funny that just because he was in Californication, you're like, David Duchovny's got a big old dick.
No, because it's out. Like you see, like it's
I
very.
remember watching that, but I don't remember seeing
Was
his
it
dick.
prosthetic?
Was it his dick?
I hope so.
Okay, I feel like this is X-Files fanfic that Val wrote on her own. Did you write X-Files fanfic, Val?
I don't know because I like him and Gillian Anderson obviously because
know.
like just something for the vibes.
Bisexual awareness.
I literally so part of me is like, did I just make that up?
Yeah, like, did I just let out a fantasy?
All right, what was your millennial moment, Jazz?
Oh,
That.
on the drive over to our meeting, actually, I was listening to My Chemical Romance, and I just really let the scream out. You know how you guys were like waiting on me? I was there.
Is it because you're going to
A
Warped
Black
Tour?
Parade?
Yes. Yes. And I was like, I have the Black Parade because I'm going to the Black Parade.
I didn't even mean that in the double entendre.
The idea there's a secret parade for
Black people. For black goths.
when I was a young
goth.
boy. Anyways, it felt so good and so cathartic to just scream sing those lyrics. And I'd already
Yeah.
pulled up and I was like, I'm gonna finish it. So,
Yo, they do not make garage band music or like Evanescence ass music anymore.
I know.
Where
Or
is
maybe I'm
it?
like old and I'm not hearing it, but it all just seems like derivative.
Everything feels very overproduced now. It's like, you know what I mean? I miss having like really raw vocals and like a lot more instrumentation and things like
Yeah,
that.
I miss a white girl just going off on the edge of a cliff. You know what I mean? Just like, or like Creed.
Oh my God.
With
Arms wide open.
Oh Lord. All right. Well, are you guys ready for our topic for today?
I'm so excited. It was Playboy, so I must not have read it. 'cause
No,
I
no.
I know I was not
No.
sitting in a doctor's office reading
You go back
Playboy.
to your
Burp
burp
into
at
the
end of the
microphone.
sentence. She is done. She's gone. She's checked out.
Oh my God. But we're making.
I found it. Okay. When asked, do black women throw themselves at you? Who the fuck would ask John
No,
Mayer
because
that?
he was approved by like black people, or he thought so because of this whole Chappelle thing and like who he hung out with, like Yassine Bey and stuff. And I feel like that made him feel like he had a pass.
Okay. Professor Richard Thomas Ford, author of The Race Card, How Bluffing About Bias Makes Race Relations Worse, and an expert on race and law, is quoted in U.S. Magazine. We're sorry. This is so long. I'm so sorry. Val, we're about to get into your episode. I promise. But I did find it, and it is an exact quote where he says, my dick is sort of like a white supremacist. I've got a Bennington heart and a fucking David Duke cock. I'm sorry, David Duchovny, you were not involved. I'm sorry. I'm going to start dating separately from my dick. I always thought Holly Robinson Pete was gorgeous. Every white dude loved Hillary from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Kerry Washington, she's super hot, but she's like white girl crazy.
Wait,
That
so
is
every
the-
black
I don't know
woman
why I
he's like
remember
comparing to
this.
like white approval. That's crazy.
That is he got invited and uninvited to the cookout.
I know, and like one state, it was an insane statement.
That's crazy.
He was high.
Somebody needs to stop John Mayer.
Why do I remember
He was like, I'll
this?
date them, but
I
I,
don't
won't
know
have
why you
sex
remember
with them. That's like, this is so all sorts of fucked up.
I don't know why I remembered that, but I'm sorry for ruining John Mayer for you.
No, he was already ruined. Didn't he like have weird sex things anyways?
I knew he was I knew he was always kind of labeled as a player and stuff, but other
Yeah.
than that, I
Didn't
don't
he
really know.
date Taylor Swift like way
Yeah.
too young too?
Yeah, he dated people
Oh.
a little bit too young, I think. And then also something about him, about his sexual shenanigans and proclivities came out, which I feel like is okay if that's your preference, but I feel like he was too skeezy overall.
Man. Okay, we got to get into our
We
topic,
do. I'm
you
so
guys.
sorry.
But
You're the one who asked
she
us
keeps
the question.
Googling. Put it away.
19 and 32. All right.
Ah!
All right. I'm done. The phone is out of my hands.
Arrest John Mayer.
Oh my God.
We've officially gotten the mood board ban.
Our
John
friends
Mayer.
led the Free Britney moment, and now we're trying to stop John Mayer.
Yeah.
the
Arrest
arrest John
Arrest
movement.
John Mayer movement.
All right. All right, my favorite lunatics. This week's topic, we are getting all up in Blockbuster video.
Yay!
Because sure. Yes, that is a movie. One day you walked in to rent a movie for the last time and you didn't even know it.
No.
True.
I know. Be kind, please rewind.
No.
Was there anything better than rolling into a Blockbuster store, friends in tow, stocking up on Sour Patch Kids, and finding the hot new release was actually available to rent? Peak millennial heaven. So I have a quick, fun video of a Blockbuster video commercial to show you guys.
Oh my
We're going to
God.
play that really quick. If there's an ad, I'm so sorry. but there-
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right. Over
Whoa, the
10,000
technology.
videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle.
The way it's coming up from the
24-hour
ground.
quick drop return.
Honestly, I
Open
prefer
late
that to whatever
every
AI
night.
bullshit we have
The
now.
perfect video store.
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
Welcome to
Popping
Blockbuster
up
Video.
all over
None of the high teens had that energy
I know.
who were working at Blockbuster.
Did you guys work at Blockbuster?
No. There was like a Hollywood video next to in my neighborhood, so we used to go to that one more often.
Yeah, we had a Hollywood video too where I was from.
Yeah. Wait, can I tell you a story that I deeply remember from being a child?
You can, but we are very late into this episode. Go ahead.
Okay. We spent so much time on John Mayer.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I deeply remember being in 3rd grade and trying to fit into my like school and fit in with my classmates. And I literally thought to myself, I'm like, how do I connect to these white people? And I was like, what do they watch? And then I went to the store, to Hollywood Video, and I rented Gone with the Wind
What is wrong with you?
and Wizard of Oz. Because I was like, I need to relate to white culture. I don't know what was wrong.
Oh my
And also they all
God.
watched the Newsies. All my friends were like really into the Newsies. So like I was
I
like,
love that your friends were theater dorks and you were like, how do I crack the
how
code?
do I get in here?
We'll
guys
never
are
go
so
hungry
cool.
again.
I know. And I'm like, what? I was literally in 3rd grade. What 3rd grader is like, I need to watch Gone with the Wind?
I don't know. You were also what, like 5 when you read The Hobbit? So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, do you remember the tagline too? Like, let's make it a Blockbuster
Oh,
night.
yeah. Yeah.
And we
Okay.
would get Dairy Queen too. That was so great.
I know. I
Friday
do love
nights.
DQ.
Oh, I love going to Blockbuster and picking out my candies.
I know. It was
The,
the
the way the
best.
carpet felt, the way the room smelled. Like, can you guys
They
like
would do preview movies on the TVs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like there'd be a whole wall of the new release.
Yep. And they had the MVP of the previously viewed bin, so you could buy
Oh,
like
yeah.
watched movies and they were really, really cheap. That was really rad. And it also smelled like popcorn because they had like buttered popcorn in there too.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the best. It was like a cultural touch point just like shoved into a strip mall storefront. It was
Yeah.
just the best.
I love like the dollar rentals too. It'd be like the most like I would get these VHSs that were just collections of episodes of shows I had never watched.
Yeah.
Because they like
Oh, yeah.
already were off the air.
Oh yeah, because it's not like you could just have it on demand like now.
No, that's how I watched like Jim and the holograms and like stuff that had gone off the air years before I was born.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
Well, it's even like the Snick thing that I showed, where it has like a couple episodes of 4 different shows that are on a VHS, and it's like those collections that
Yeah.
they would put out.
Oh, I love those.
Okay, so this is Blockbuster's background. So Blockbuster Video was founded by David Cook in 1985.
Not to be confused with David Duke.
And not to be confused with David Duke. Also,
I'm so sorry. Or Duchovny.
Also, 1985 is the year I was born, so hell yeah.
You're Blockbuster years
I'm
old.
Blockbuster years old, but I did outlast it, so kind of.
Not shut down yet.
I mean, I hope to outlive The Simpsons. I don't know which one of
Oh
us.
my God.
Oh my God.
Will anyone is the question?
Okay, technically, I outlived the white guy voicing the Indian guy on The Simpsons, so I feel like I already won.
Yeah, that's peak. So it started as a single home video rental shop, and it later grew into a public chain that featured video game rentals, DVD by mail, streaming, and video on demand.
DVD by mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'll get into it.
Netflix.
Yes.
I didn't know they did that. Okay.
That's how Netflix started.
Yes. So they even tried to have a cinema theater in Mexico in 2007, but it was short-lived. The company expanded internationally throughout the 90s, and at its peak in 2004, Blockbuster employed 84,300 people worldwide and operated 9,094 stores.
So
That's amazing.
Blockbuster, the peak was in 2004, which was just 6 years ago.
Yeah. It was the year after I graduated, which is like wild to
insane.
think.
That's
yeah.
like so far and not far at all.
So a lot of the explosive growth traces back to 1987 when Wayne, I don't know if I'm going to say his name right, is Huizenga, I think is how you say it. He was the co-founder of Waste Management, brought into the chain when it only had 19 stores. He applied the same rapid expansion playbook he used in Waste Management and also borrowed heavily from Ray Kroc's McDonald's franchising model. This is crazy. At the height of the push, Blockbuster was opening a new store roughly every 24 hours.
That's insane.
Wow.
Isn't that
It's
insane?
it was beating the Starbucks model. It feels
Yeah.
like. Also, that's so crazy that he's like, trash. I know how to expand that. Let me expand movies.
Yeah, you know what? We need more of trash.
I still know, like, do you guys know what your old Blockbuster is? Or is it, have they just like torn it down
turned
completely?
it
yeah,
down.
I know where it is now, but it's where I'm back home and it's changed a few different
Yeah,
times,
it's
but I
changed
know
for
where it
me,
was.
too.
My old Blockbuster is a T-Mobile, and it's just so funny to me that I know, like, I'm like, this
You
used to
walk
be a
in,
Blockbuster.
you're
Oh
like,
God, we're that
okay,
age now.
Grandma.
You know what this used to be. So the company also grew by branching out into music retail with the Blockbuster music chain in 1992. And then a 1989 legal battle where Nintendo tried to stop video game rentals altogether ended in
Oh.
Blockbuster's favor and helped cement video games as a permanent part of its business.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I remember when I was getting older, like games became more of its thing. Like kind of like when GameStop was like getting to be bigger
Yes.
and like before Blockbuster totally shut down. I remember going in there and being like, what are all these Hot Topic people doing in here?
Disney goths, where did you come from?
I kind of miss when people used to dress like their store in the mall.
I
Like
know.
whatever,
Yeah.
like if you work there, you dress there. Like
Yes.
you knew,
Yeah.
Like the Hollister girls.
I'm this
and, like-
stereotypical aesthetic.
Oh yeah.
I've always said this. I'm so upset that like there are Republican barista looking ass people.
I know.
I'm like, just dress like a fucking Republican.
Truly, though.
So I can know when I'm safe.
So going global, baby. So while your local Blockbuster kind of felt like a neighborhood fixture, the brand was busy becoming a global one behind the scenes. The chain launched in the UK in 1989, then Australia and Mexico in 1991, followed by Japan later that year through a joint venture with the businessman who'd brought McDonald's there. Blockbuster kept growing by scooping up local competitors along the way, picking up Britain's biggest home video company in 92, and pushing into Brazil, Peru, and other Latin American markets throughout the
so
decade.
crazy. It feels so American.
I know. By 2002, the UK alone had ballooned to over 800 stores. Crazy.
That's so crazy. What
Yeah.
was the British version of Blockbuster like?
I think it might have. Yeah. Oh
It
my
was just
God.
Blockbuster, and then
Blockbuster.
we serve beans and toast.
They only have like. Yeah, what were British? Just it's a million copies of Mr. Bean.
Mr. Beans and toast.
And Wallace and Gromit. Although I think that's a U.S. show.
Is it really? I thought it was British.
Maybe it is. I know
Maybe
the
it's like
character
British,
is British
made for
but
the U.S.
It just
Yeah.
felt British.
Yeah, it probably is.
They just probably had good vocabulary.
Okay, this one broke my brain because I didn't know this. Blockbuster branches out. Blockbuster had big dreams that stretched beyond just being a video rental store. In 1993, the company invested in Discovery Zone, those sprawling indoor play centers
I
packed with
remember
ball
that.
pits and tube mazes that were required birthday party territory for 90s kids, eventually buying enough stock to take control by 1995. Around the same time, there was even a serious talk of a 2,500-acre Blockbuster sports and amusement park in Florida. Neither one turned into the empire the company pictured, but it says a lot about how big the balls on Blockbuster were.
That's so crazy because you would think that it was like trying to move into like, this is like another thing of like companies that don't keep up with the times. Like they were going more like physical instead of digital, even though their bread and butter was like media.
Yep.
That's so crazy.
I think I could see their thought process. Like, oh, families get
Yeah.
our movies for movie nights. You know what else families do? They have birthday parties for their kids.
Yeah.
Like they were thinking flat instead of thinking like
Growth.
growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It could have been.
shame.
It could have been Dave and Blockbusters.
Even Blockbuster.
Stop.
That's
so funny.
hilarious.
So this is another thing they tried too, the Blockbuster Block Party. It didn't end at Discovery Zone. A 1994 quote block party experiment was test marketed in Albuquerque and Indianapolis, which was an entertainment complex built inside a windowless building the size of a city block.
This was like the original Squid Games.
It was packed with 8 themed areas: a restaurant, arcade games, a laser tag arena.
Wait, I kind of love this.
I know.
Yeah.
And motion simulator rides, all aimed at grown-ups looking for a night out. It never made
This
it past.
is like Dave and Buster's.
Literally, it never made it past the 2 test cities. And I was like, okay, so clearly Albuquerque and Indianapolis do not know genius when they see it. Because
Yeah,
I'm like,
why did
how
they
do you
pick
not?
those?
Well, I think maybe because it's more like, when you think about it, it's kind of middle America, which is
Yeah.
like the everyday
Oh,
person.
yeah.
But like, how is that not, especially in a place like Indianapolis or Albuquerque, because in like the 90s, there wasn't a ton going on there. I'm like, wouldn't people have like gravitated towards that?
Yeah.
I do think they were too early with something like that. Like, I think now that it's more normal not to spend your whole day at a bar, people are like, what else can I do?
Yeah, that's fair.
But like, you know, before we got rid of, before DUIs became a thing, people used to drink themselves to death.
Before we could like go to Canada, because DUIs wouldn't prevent us.
I know.
I'm just like, conceptually, Cheers would never exist today. You'd be like, these people are insane. What do you mean they spend their entire day at this bar? They don't have a job. They don't have anything else.
I see it though. Like whenever, especially when I'm out on the road and like you're just popping into a place because you have nothing to do during the day. You're looking for a place to just work or whatever, and you see the like barflies that are there and they're just there all day, and you're
Oh.
like, dang.
Maybe I'm wrong.
It's not as much in the culture now because it was much more accepted, but you still see those people.
I also think like probably like free time was spent differently back then because of like what we had access to and how we like spent time together, and like families and how they spent time together.
I think people didn't know they didn't have to have kids back then.
Yeah.
So like the concept of an adult that has the free time to do something for fun
Yeah.
without their children, I think it was just too early.
Yeah.
You know, now we stopped having kids. We're like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
So crazy. And so they also had really intense marketing. Like it was wild. Blockbuster knew how to make itself impossible to ignore, something we all have in common.
The middle child.
They absolutely crushed it with their marketing. Its most memorable campaign starred Carl and Ray, a rabbit and guinea pig voiced by James Woods and Jim Belushi, debuting in a commercial during the 2002 Super Bowl, making a comeback in 2007.
Imagine you're a guinea pig named Carl.
Do you remember this commercial?
remember
I don't.
Because I was like, oh my God, I forgot about this.
Hey, Ray, look at all those movies, huh?
You think I could be a movie star, Carl?
I remember
Can you
this.
act?
Oh, I could act like a movie star. This isn't imported water. You call this a health spa? Oh, yeah, that's good. Huh?
These are brown.
Commercials
I
used to mean
specifically
something.
asked
I know.
Green.
At Blockbuster, you'll find the biggest stars and the hottest movies, like Training Day, Serendipity,
I know
and
Serendipity.
Spotty, all guaranteed to be there on DVD and VHS.
Ray, it's
They're
a
making
stop
Training
now.
Day sound like a fun
I know,
rom.
it's like a
Make it a Blockbuster
rom-com
night.
training day.
Make it a
Ooh,
Blockbuster
let's
night,
watch something
baby.
fun like Training Day.
You know, that little bop Training Day. So the company also, I vaguely remember this. The company also ran its own award show, the Blockbuster Entertainment Awards, every year from 1995 to 2001, handing out honors across film, music, and video games. And it put its name on the Blockbuster Bowl, a college football game that kicked off in 1990. Between the Super Bowl spots, the awards show, and the bowl game, Blockbuster spent over a decade placing its blue and yellow logo somewhere new every year.
Before black and yellow, there was blue and
Before
yellow.
black and yellow.
I mean, I can't think of any other brand that still uses blue and yellow. Wait, I'm lying.
I think of like Best Buy, but it's more blue. Oh yeah, I guess
But
it is
that
blue.
kind of feels like
It's also a
melded in my
B. It's
mind.
like it does kind of like feel very similar.
yeah.
Okay.
You go to Blockbuster, then you go to Best Buy to get the VCR.
Yes.
Hilarious.
They were coupled and then
Yeah.
they broke up.
Okay, so circling back to GameStop, game on GameStop.
Ooh.
As video games became a bigger part of the rental business, Blockbuster rolled out Game Rush in 2004, aka a store within a store set up for buying, selling, and renting video games, consoles, and accessories right inside existing locations. To back it up, the company also picked up Rhino Video Games, a regional chain of game stores, and ran it alongside Game Rush as direct competition. Shots fired!
Wait. Who picked up Rhino?
Blockbuster did.
So they ran their own competition?
They basically took it over. I think they were probably turning it into that. So it was a direct competition at GameStop is what they were doing. They were directly trying to compete with GameStop.
That's crazy.
But the concept didn't survive Blockbuster's shift away from late fees, which I'll get to later. And by 2007, the company had sold Rhino Video Games off to the very competitor it sought to dismantle.
Oh, no, that's not good.
I know. So you can see there's a photo here too where you can see kind of like what they looked like when they were like part of it.
Oh, wow.
Game Rush.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Let's see.
Why is this giving me the feeling of drinking a Baja Blast?
It does evoke that,
like
doesn't
that
it?
green.
Do you know what? My most millennial thing? I made my husband try Baja Blast for the first time yesterday. He had never had a Baja
I thought
Blast.
it was white culture.
I don't know. I guess
They love Baja Blast.
I'm offended.
maybe it's, I mean, what's your relationship to the blast? I don't
to the blast. I'm more of a Dr. Pepper girl myself. So
Oh.
I thought Dr. Pepper was a Texas thing.
No.
I love it
It's
so
everywhere.
much.
Okay.
All right, so this I vaguely knew about this, but this hurts my brain.
I was just thinking about my enchilada that I had yesterday.
Oh my god.
Brought it back.
Y'all are risking stuff because this is the diarrhea lettuce week.
I
Right
know.
now.
No, Taco Bell is innocent, and that's why I'm supporting them with my dollars.
With my diarrhea dollars. Okay.
I love that this is the hill you're dying on.
Oh my god. Okay, a $50 million mistake.
No.
In 2000, Netflix was a scrappy startup drowning in shipping costs. So Netflix pitched Blockbuster on a partnership. Netflix
Oh my God.
I know. Netflix would run Blockbuster's online brand and Blockbuster would promote Netflix in stores. The asking price, $50 million, considered pocket change for a company Blockbuster's size. Executives passed. Confident DVD by mail was too niche to matter. A decade later, Netflix was worth billions and Blockbuster had filed for bankruptcy.
Damn.
What a fumble.
Kodak.
What a
all
fumble
over
for a
again.
brand so invested in football promo.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. But also, like, I don't think Netflix would have become what it is if Blockbuster, like, owned it. You know what I
I'm
mean?
sure.
'Cause
People
they
talk
seem
about
to
that-
not take that many risks.
People,
Other than places to play arcades in Indianapolis.
Do you remember
Yeah.
how bad Netflix movies used to be? Like it was like you get good movies go to theaters and then go to Blockbuster. Bad movies go to Netflix. Like it was just
Yeah.
understood. Like, oh, this is gonna be terrible. This is gonna be what is this bootleg?
The original Tubi.
Yes, it
Which
was
I kind of do
original
love
Tubi.
Tubi.
Tubi's so
Tubi
good.
provides like a
Tubi,
pretty good
yeah.
library.
Tubi and Pluto are both great.
Yeah.
My special's on Tubi. You can watch it now. Black Girl Panic.
Wow.
Your special's right here. Like,
That's my album.
Oh, okay. It's a special album. Look, I'm just saying. We all promote
That's me.
shit.
Oh, wait. Call out for the millennials. What am I in? An LA Gear shirt. Thank you.
Very cool.
And I am also here.
All right. So this is circling back to the no more late fees, kind of. By 2004, late fees were customers' biggest complaint about Blockbuster, and Netflix's whole pitch was built on not having them. So in January 2005, Blockbuster launched a no more late fees, positioning itself as the friendlier alternative.
Why does this feel like no tax on tips? sort of a
Well, it's funny.
situation?
You're warm. So the catch was the customers who kept a movie too long weren't charged a late fee. They were charged the full price,
Yeah.
the full purchase price, refundable only by returning it and paying a restocking fee.
What?
That's still a
That's a
fucking
late
late
fee.
fee.
I know. So more than after, because people were pissed, and rightfully so. So people, or more than 40 states investigated Blockbuster for false advertising, forcing settlements and refunds. And instead of winning back trust, the campaign turned Blockbuster's biggest weakness into a big old legal scandal right when it needed its customers' support the most. Yeah, not good, y'all. So what happened to our beloved Blockbuster? Bad leadership and the impact of the Great Recession, aka 2008,
Wow, it really does feel like we're looping back around on trends
I
with
know.
fashion and the recession.
I know.
Because people are trying to get physical media now.
I
There's-
know. I've seen so many like Instagram reels where people are just like buying stuff and stocking up their
Same.
libraries.
So
we've
how
been doing
long
that
until
too.
someone's like, what if we created a system where instead of buying the DVD that you want at home,
we rent
you can
it over
rent
the mail.
Well, they have
That's
it.
what Netflix is kind of. They're like, we're thinking about making channels with commercials, and I'm like, you're reinventing the TV.
I know. Well, even there are like a lot of mom and pop rental video places that
Yeah.
still like there's Whammy that's out here, Vidiots, you can still buy
Yeah,
them
I
like
love
that. Like
Vidiots.
there's so many different places that are doing it now because people want that. And it's also part of connection too. There's something about physically going to a place and picking something out because you're also not there's a lot of choices, but not to the point where you log into a Netflix or an HBO or something where it's title after title after title after title.
Yeah.
Where if you physically go into a store, you can kind of see things and you might be, oh, this cover looks cool. Let me see what it is.
Oh, that's
you
why I
know?
love shopping at record stores.
Yeah.
The feeling of going through and talk. Oh, you like that? What do you have you
Why
tried
I
that?
love physical books.
Same. Yep. So in 2008, some of the major factors of Blockbuster's decline. So it was the bad leadership, the recession, and there was growing competition from Netflix's mail order service, video on demand, including the Netflix streaming service, and Redbox automated
gonna say
kiosks.
Redbox.
Yep. Millennials just can't have nice things, can we?
Nope.
I loved Redbox. Like when I think about Redbox, it's a specific time in my life. Like dates were coming over, watching the Redbox, not watching the Redbox. Like before
Redbox,
there was
oh.
before there was Netflix.
Redbox and Cox.
Yeah. Redbox or in your box.
Every nostalgic moment Jasmine has ends with her like having game.
I had game. What can I say?
You still have game, girl.
No. Oh, please. Men don't even hold the door open for me.
Because you're married and in love. They can sense it.
Like they can sense it.
Redbox, I remember my parents like saw it, but they were also old school, so I think they didn't trust like a vending machine for movies.
I can see that. I remember with them popping up and being like, "Wait, what?"
I'm still trying to convince my parents to use Uber. They're like, I don't want to put my card.
Don't even
in
tell them
they're,
about
like,
Waymo. Their
paying in
brains will
cash for
explode.
stuff.
Oh my gosh. I loved Redbox too because it was just like sometimes it would be these really weird straight to Redbox titles that you'd never heard of before.
Yeah.
Like it was ridiculous.
It's kind of like jukebox.
yeah, it was just like pick a movie. Let's see what
Yeah.
they got.
And even seeing two and just being like, "Wait, why they don't have any of the new ones?" And just like being mad.
Yeah.
Blockbuster faced a significant loss of revenue during the late 2000s, and Blockbuster filed
Me
for
too, girl.
Yes, fucking still going, in fact. And they filed for bankruptcy protection in 2010. In 2011, the remaining 1,700 stores were bought by satellite television provider Dish Network. And by 2014, the last 300 company-owned stores were closed. So although the corporate support for the brand ended, Dish kept a small number of franchise agreements, allowing a few owned franchises to remain open until 2019. Minus one exception.
Oh yeah, I remember there was one left.
The last Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon. So there's only one franchise store that remains open. It's in Bend,
Still?
Oregon.
we should
So-
pilgrimage.
Family trip.
That's what I was
Pilgrimage to Bend,
Girl,
Oregon.
that's what when we were
Oregon
chatting
Trail.
earlier, I was like, oh my God. That's what I was
And then we
saying.
can get diarrhea lettuce and die on the Oregon Trail on the way to the
Pallavi got
Blockbuster.
dysentery on the way to Blockbuster.
Oh my God. Well, that's what I was saying earlier where I was like, remember when I was like, put Oregon on the list, but I don't want to spoil anything.
Oh my God,
So
yes!
that's why. So in 2018, it became the last Blockbuster store in the US. In 2019, it became the last remaining retail store in the world using the Blockbuster brand, although independently owned. Sandy Harding has been the general manager there since 2004.
Yo, shout out to Sandy.
I know. So the location has become a popular tourist destination since becoming the last Blockbuster, because duh.
Yeah.
We're already planning a field trip. They continue to license the Blockbuster trademark from Dish Network every year, allowing the location to sell merchandise using the name.
Oh my God, I'm gonna buy so many sweatshirts.
Girl, I know. It's so good. The store stocks around 1,200 titles and has an estimated 4,000 members who regularly rent movies.
That's awesome.
And I don't know if you know, because I saw it even.
Can we
way
get
before this.
memberships? Because that's the card
Yeah,
I want in my
that's the
wallet.
card I want.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to flex that. Like I have a Blockbuster card still.
So even though they even made a dope documentary called The Last Blockbuster, which
I remember hearing about this.
which
yeah.
ironically is available to stream on Netflix.
No.
Imagine
I know.
you kill your enemy and then show their movie in your house.
Villainous. absolutely villainous.
That's literally like how empires used to display people on bikes.
Okay, this I love so much. In 2023, the Bend Blockbuster released a commercial on Instagram that first ran at the same time as the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh my God.
The ad features a lone cockroach journeying across the aftermath of an apparent global catastrophe until it arrives at the last Blockbuster.
That's brilliant.
The store saw an uptick in sales following the ad's release. Don't worry, I have the video.
Of course. Somehow Cher is also there. Oh my God.
It's so funny.
This is a brilliant strategy.
I know.
When the world ends
Apocalyptic.
and the internet streams no more,
That's a giant fucking cockroach.
No,
The internet streams no more. I'm like, we're getting close.
We're kind of getting close.
we'll still be here.
Wait for it.
Hey, Steve.
This is so cute.
What did it say?
And the
Hey,
last-
Steve.
Hey, Steve. Like he's talking to the cockroach.
Renting your favorite films till the bitter end.
And the way that it's
so
like old school
good.
video, that's so cute.
It's so good. I'm obsessed with that. So yeah, we gotta go. I want to do a live recording there. That's what I want to do.
Oh my God.
What a
yes.
dream.
Kyle, pack up.
We're going to the road, baby.
Oh my gosh. We gotta, I don't know how.
If any listeners are located in Bend, Oregon, please
And want to
help
let us crash.
Yeah,
We're broke and we need we need sponsorships.
Listen, we're quiet. We go to bed early. I fart
we are
a little
not
bit.
quiet.
Oh,
We are
a little
not.
bit after the burp you did on a hot mic earlier.
Like, none of us have a CPAP machine yet. We're
Wait,
very
no,
good.
speak for yourself.
Oh my God!
This is part of my brand. I have bad sleep apnea.
Oh, you're so old. Not a CPAP.
Finally, the heat's off me. Oh.
You had to have your husband fart you, okay?
Yeah, if you guys didn't see it, Jasmine put out a video talking
Very
about her
funny.
husband.
Now she's
moving her
regretting
feet.
it. It looks like
Deeply. All right, so these were the hits and misses. So the hits, it turned a Friday night errand into like a full-blown ritual.
it was a Friday night thing.
It really was. Like your like parents would be off work, you'd be
like,
off school, you'd have the
I
weekend.
need one, and it's just like a VHS. You're like, ugh.
I know.
Blockbuster and shrimp fried rice. Like when my mom did
good
not
Chinese
feel like
food.
cooking,
Yeah.
we get Blockbuster and then we get Chinese food from the Kroger off of Green Oaks, Arlington. Oh, what a time.
Yep, we do Chinese
Doxing your
food or like
parents.
They don't live there anymore.
or just like or getting a pizza or like any of that. It was
Ours
the
was
best.
definitely Dairy Queen as like the dessert, and then we watched the movie.
Yeah.
Also, we used to like on Thanksgiving, my mom didn't know how to make fucking turkey, so we would like go to Marie Callender's or whatever for like the original, and then we would like watch like a Transformers movie.
Aw,
That's so
that's
cute.
cute. That's cute.
So they nailed the safe but fun tone. It was family friendly enough for parents, but exciting enough for kids.
Yeah, you got to go in your own aisle and pick your
Yeah.
own shit and be like, I want to watch 10 Things I Hate About You.
And I remember
but
like
it's naughty.
swapping out the movies and the cases too to be a little dick.
I never
It
did
was very
that.
fun.
What? You
Oh
did
yeah.
that?
Oh yeah,
my
yeah. Because what
gosh.
we would do is we would find like the most scariest looking movie or like
Yeah.
something that was like rated X, like something that had it was like not appropriate for
Yeah.
kids, and then we'd find like like just like the Flintstones or something and
I'm
like pop it in
shocked
the
at
case.
you.
Look at this Boston baddie.
That's crazy. Vandalism, basically.
I loved it.
Oh my gosh.
So they beat Nintendo in court in 1989, which cemented the video game rentals as a real business. And just their iconic, instantly recognizable branding, that like blue and yellow is kind of just like burned into our brains for forever. And they built cultural weight around choosing a movie. Like I really miss that. I really
Yeah.
miss like, can so and so sleep over? Can we rent a movie? Can we do like?
But like, yeah, because it was like a moment. Because now when you like watch stuff at home, you're like cleaning or you're on your phone. You're like looking at stuff on your phone instead of like watching the movie and like having an experience and
Yep.
setting aside time. I think that's honestly like when we talk about like self-care and like setting aside time for ourselves, we like don't separate the two, and so they like bleed into each other. So we're constantly feeling guilty about like working and stuff, but we don't like take time to make things an event. And that's like part of the nostalgia, I think, of like the 90s.
Yep.
Is like having that time, like family time.
Yeah. I also have a hard time concentrating on like one thing now, where I feel I'm so divided because everything comes at us so fast.
Oh, yeah.
That I'll be watching a movie while also on my phone, while also talking to somebody that's next to me, while also checking, like, you know what I mean? It's just you're
Texting us on what we need to do for this pod.
probably being like, you
hate how
bitches better be there
fried-
on time.
I hate how fried my attention span is. I
too.
do.
I hate it.
I'm going to tell you guys, I've been reading a lot lately and it's really calmed my brain and it's really helped my attention span. Like sometimes in the middle of the day when I'm like, I'm overwhelmed, I'll go like read for like 20 minutes and it fucking helps.
You said that last
Interesting.
episode.
I know.
Like verbatim. I know because I
Oh,
was.
somebody listened to the
See,
episode she wasn't
yeah,
on.
I was trying to figure out what was so fun without me. What were you bitches laughing at? No, but like it really stuck with me. I was thinking, I was like, I need to take some, like, when I feel overwhelmed, take a reading break and just, but physical.
But with a
an
book.
actual
Yeah.
book.
Not on a
my
screen,
phone.
not a screen.
I honestly even think like magazines or like it's still like reading articles or
Yep.
like looking at something physical, you know, like whatever thing you can do.
It feels good. It feels good to
Yeah.
read.
Yep. So the Misses obviously passed on Netflix for $50 million because ouch. The no late fees campaign backfired and the deceptive practices scandal across 48 states.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they went out of business because Val kept switching the videos, and I'm pretty sure that's why.
Don't fuck with me. Do not fuck with me.
You single-handedly brought down Blockbuster, and now you wanna have a party in their corpse.
Yeah.
Dance on that grave, baby.
Cassandra's never gonna call us, or what was
She switched Gone with the Wind with something terrible.
Oh my God, hilarious. So they never fully committed to streaming or digital, even after multiple attempts. The leadership, so they had a lot of infighting too, like within their leadership. There was so much to cover for this that I obviously couldn't get everything, but that was a big part of it too. And they kept expanding the physical stores like well past the point that the competitors had like already moved on.
That's so crazy.
I know. So the takeaways, at least for me, was that Blockbuster shaped an entire generation's relationship with movies before anybody even really realized how much that mattered. It's the ultimate cautionary tale because they had every advantage and they still lost to a startup that they had the chance to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing today replicates just wall browsing like that experience. And I think what you were talking about is how why analog is making such a strong comeback between millennials and even Gen Z. Like Gen Z experienced a little bit of it, but I feel like they're the ones that are even really like grasping for that because they didn't get to fully experience it.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us, you guys, what was your best or worst Blockbuster memory? Shoot us a DM or send us an email at millennialmoodboardpod@gmail.
Podcast.
Fuck, I mess this up every time. Send us
Everything is Millennial Moodboard Pod except for our email because we're bad at responding to email.
Literally. So shoot us a DM or send us an email at millennialmoodboardpodcast@gmail.com. And we got our first email, which we're very excited about. So, which we will probably post on social media or talk about on an episode. But you guys, we love getting fan mail. Please. It's so nice to get an email that isn't spam or asking for money. So please send us an email.
It is nice.
We will respond back asking for money.
For just $2 a day, you too
What
can
if we
support
start
a
like
comedian.
a chain mail? Like, if you don't give Millennial Moodboard Pod money, you
Oh
will
my
have
God.
7 years
It's a
bad
bad
luck.
luck.
Forward,
Oh.
forward, forward, forward.
Forward.
Send it to our moms.
Oh my God. Any questions, you guys?
Questions? No, but I do have like a special story about Blockbuster. I guess it's not that special, but when I was a kid, my mom would be like, okay, we're going to pick one movie as a family and then each of you can pick one from the dollar section, right? And I remember just picking this movie because I liked the cover and it's called, no, I loved it. Like, don't worry. Nobody had swapped it. There wasn't any vandals at my Blockbuster.
Oh my God.
Vandals.
Get out.
Vandals.
Nope.
And it was called Jackie's Back. And it's one of my absolute
Why
favorite
do I remember? What is
movies.
that?
I think I've mentioned this to you guys before because I love this movie so much. And it was like a passion project of Jennifer Lewis. So she shot it like...
I love Jennifer Lewis. I'm obsessed with her. I read her book.
You have to watch this movie. It's so funny because she shot it between takes of Castaway. So she just like had a team go around and interview other actors who were on the lot doing other stuff. And they just like improvise their parts.
That's so
So they'd be like, pretend Jackie is this famous person and you have something to say to her. And so like there's this part where Liza Minnelli is like, I think she stole my Oscar, but I can't prove it.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Dolly Parton's in
Oh my
it. Rosie
God.
O'Donnell's in it. Chris Rock is in it. It is so silly. It only aired on Lifetime. I would have never seen this if it weren't for Blockbuster. And it inspired me so much. It was made by Robert Townsend. And Jennifer Lewis is hilarious in it. So it's like a mockumentary.
She has to have done at least one kick.
Yes, several kicks. It's a mockumentary about a diva trying to have a comeback concert.
That's so funny. funny.
And Tim Curry is the documentarian. So if you guys want to do
Oh my God,
I have
we
it
have
on
to
DVD.
watch this.
Can we do?
I
Yeah.
want to watch it now.
Okay, so we swear to God our Patreon's about to launch, and one of the tiers we're gonna do a monthly movie night where you guys can watch a movie with us, probably on Discord, and we absolutely have to watch that movie.
You guys
Yeah,
will love it.
I'm obsessed.
I made everybody watch it on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day last year, and I was like, "This is all I want. This is all I want."
That's so fun.
You guys will love it.
Oh my God. Well, that's it, you guys, for our episode. What do we want to plug? What's going on?
We want to plug this. We are going to start our Patreon.
Swear to God.
I swear to God.
We're working on it today. We're really doing it.
Yeah. Email us to hold us accountable. And I'm at Pallavi Gunalan everywhere. I have second screens on July 30th at the Elysian, which is a really fun show that I produce with Brandy Posey and Madison Shepard. And then I have facial recognition comedy on the 31st at the Comedy Store that I produce with Zara Ali and Fizza Dasani. And it's going to be great lineups and so fun. And yeah, I think I'm going to San Francisco in like August and Pacific Northwest in like September or something. We'll see.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm Jasmine Ellis. You can find me everywhere at Jasmine Ellis Comedy. And I'm also starring in a new web series called The Last Store on Melrose. So it's kind of a wacky look at what happens when a group of insane people are working at a clothing store. Or
It's really funny.
Does the store make them insane? You'll find out for yourself. And check out The Last Store on Melrose.
Hell yeah.
I almost forgot what I was saying.
You're like yep.
I could see it. I could see the autopilot, and then I like interrupted, and you were like, "I got to keep going."
So funny.
And you're like,
I think I'm too tired to drive to San Diego. I don't want to drive.
no.
I'm tired.
You guys can find me at Valerie_Tosi on all of the things. I run a monthly show called Mermaid Comedy Hour at the Hollywood Improv, so come check that out. Right in front of us, you can see my first album, Beach Trash, is available if you go onto my website or Blonde Medicine, which is the label. You can buy a copy of that. And
also, this is a fucking hot picture.
Isn't
Look
that
at
great? My best
And then
friend took
look at
that.
Stunning.
Yep.
Fucking gorgeous.
Thank
Stunning.
you. Thank you. And speaking of albums, I am recording my second album October 10th in Denver with Dude I Don't Know Creative. I'm really excited. So please come out to
venue?
that.
I think I'm in October.
I keep wanting to know that.
Did we keep having this conversation
hang on.
and then I'm like, oh, I'm not actually in Denver? Yeah.
I'll tell you. My album recording is at Dude I Don't Know Studios. So if it's on my website, so if you the ticket link's on there, so you can find it.
Denver's so fun.
I freaking love Denver. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for you.
Thanks. I'm very pumped. And then before that, you can catch me if you're up in Eureka, California. You can catch me headlining Savage Henry on the 7th and 8th. And I'm also going to be in Texas in September. I will be I'll be headlining the Velveeta Room in Austin on Friday the 18th and headlining the Den Comedy Club, which is a new club in Houston, on Saturday the 19th. So come party.
Come party.
I'm very excited. Thank you guys. Oh my God. Bye. Bye.
Millennial Moodboard is created, written, hosted, and produced by Jasmine Ellis, Pallavi Gunalan, and Valerie Tosi. Music by Nisa Longa. Please keep listening and reminiscing. See you next episode. Weekly everywhere podcasts are found.